Cardi B rose to fame as one of the boldest voices in music today. But long before the hits and the fame, her childhood was marked by poverty, bullying, and an unstable home life. Stay tuned to Celebrity Childhoods as we take a closer look at Cardi's early years and uncover how a girl from the streets of New York turned her hardships into power and became one of music's most unstoppable forces. Welcome back to Celebrity Childhoods. Today, we're diving into the early years of Cardi B before the chart-topping hits, before the bold personality we all know, and before she took over the hip-hop and rap world. Cardi B is known for her unapologetic style, chart-topping hip-hop hits, and larger-than-life personality. From Bodak Yellow to WAP, Cardi has become one of the most influential figures in music today. But before she was a household name, Cardi had a much different life, one filled with challenges, determination, and a desire for something more. Let's dive into the early years of Cardi B and how she transformed from a Bronx stripper into one of the most successful rap and hip-hop stars of our time. Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar was born on October 11, 1992, in the Bronx in New York. Cardi's childhood was far from easy. Raised in a low-income family, she grew up in a tough neighborhood. Cardi often spoke about how her family's struggles influenced her, giving her the drive to want more for herself. As a young girl growing up in the Bronx, Cardi was already bursting with energy and personality. When she was just 4 years old, she was already known in her neighborhood for being loud, funny, and completely unfiltered. Her family didn't have much money, but Cardi never let that dull her shine. She would dance, perform, and crack jokes just to make people laugh, turning heads wherever she went. Even back then, she had this fearless way of owning any room she walked into, like she already knew she was destined to stand out. Cardi spent a lot of her childhood between the Bronx and Washington Heights, often staying with her grandmother. That part of her upbringing helped her connect more deeply with her Dominican roots, especially when it came to music and culture. She grew up listening to a mix of hip-hop, reggae, and Latin music, soaking it all in and developing her own rhythm. When she was just 12 years old, Cardi was already showing signs of the bold, no-nonsense woman she would become. She was street-smart, quick-witted, and fiercely protective of herself and her younger sister. While other kids might have tried to blend in, Cardi leaned all the way into being different, loud, raw, and unapologetically real. She once said that being funny was her survival tool, and it showed. Those early years were far from glamorous, but they shaped her hustle, her humor, and that larger-than-life confidence that the world would one day come to love. Growing up, Cardi was no stranger to hardship. She attended several schools, but eventually dropped out of high school. She worked various jobs to make ends meet, but it wasn't until she began working as a stripper that her life began to change. Cardi has been open about how she got into stripping, saying it was a way for her to escape poverty and improve her financial situation. Cardi's time as a stripper wasn't just about making money. It also served as the launching pad for her future career. While working in the club, Cardi became a social media sensation. She started sharing funny and relatable videos on Instagram, where she became known for her raw humor, confidence, and fearless personality. Her catchphrases like "occur" and her unapologetic attitude made her stand out and quickly gained her a massive following. In 2015, Cardi began her journey into the music industry with a focus on rap. She appeared on the VH1 reality show Love and Hip Hop New York, which helped her gain exposure. She also continued to post music snippets on Instagram, and in 2016, she signed with Atlantic Records. Cardi's first big break came when she released her mixtape, Gangsta Bitch Music, Volume 1, which began to generate buzz in the hip-hop scene. Her big breakthrough came in 2017 with the release of Bodak Yellow, a track that would make Cardi a household name. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100, and Cardi made history by becoming the first solo female rapper to reach #1 on the chart in nearly 2 decades. The success of Bodak Yellow catapulted Cardi B into the spotlight, and it wasn't long before she had millions of fans and collaborations with some of the biggest names in hip-hop and rap. In 2018, Cardi's debut album Invasion of Privacy was released, and it was met with critical acclaim. She won a Grammy for Best Rap Album, cementing her place in the music world. With hits like I Like It and Be Careful, Cardi proved she was more than just a social media sensation. She was a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. Looking back, Cardi's rise to fame is nothing short of remarkable. From the struggles of growing up in the Bronx to becoming one of the biggest rap stars of all time, Cardi's story is a testament to resilience, ambition, and staying true to yourself. She never let her past define her, and instead, she used it as fuel to become the powerhouse she is today. So, what do you think? Were you surprised by Cardi's transformation from stripper to rap queen? We'd love to know what your favorite Cardi B song is. Please let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up and to subscribe to our channel for more untold celebrity childhood stories. Thanks for watching Celebrity Childhoods, and stay tuned for more untold stories of your favorite stars. See you next time.